I'm a Spanish interpreter at Northside Hospital, and one of Childspring's kids was a patient at Northside. And while I was interpreting for him, I met Rose Emily Bermudez, who was with him that day. She told me all about Childspring, and I thought, that's something I need to be involved in.
I think Childspring is extremely important to the lives of so many kids because they would not have the opportunity to have the medical service that they receive in their own countries.
What was so powerful is how Childspring was able to work with not just doctors here in the United States, but with doctors internationally, how they were able to work with the hospitals and really do these huge life-changing surgeries for a small amount of money. And that was so surprising to me. I did not expect that for $300 you could have a heart surgery for a child in Colombia. That was amazing to me.
Olivia's condition was scoliosis, and scoliosis just means that you have a curve in your spine.
The doctor in Cebu said that she might die because it's crunching her heart.
Olivia's curve had become a very large curve, and it was getting to the point where the curve was about 80 to 90 degrees. Without the surgery, she would have a significant amount of back pain, and then she would have a restrictive heart and lung disease because of how big the curve is, not allowing her enough chest volume to breathe in a shortened lifespan.
They went to Cebu and got that checked up, and he told me that it's gonna cost us 1 to 2 million pesos for treatment, for the surgery, plus the other expenses for doctors and hospital. There's nothing in the Philippines. My brother has like every 3 months he will get this coconut crops. It's only 5,000 pesos every 3 months. And that's not enough to live.
There are many kids around the world that are born into poor countries with correctable medical needs. But just because they were born in poor countries, they may never reach their full potential. They may never get an education. They may never be able to contribute their gifts and talents to their country. And we live in a country where we have plenty that we can share. And I love being part of an organization like Childspring, where at little cost to us, we can transform a child's future.
A wife of one of the surgeons that had gone down to do mission work in the Philippines had met Olivia and had some pictures and x-rays sent up to me to evaluate her, see if we could help her out.
This retired pediatrician, her name is Elizabeth Langston, and her husband is also a doctor. And I mentioned it to her, my problem. And that same week, I got all these emails from her and from people that she knew. She researched it, how I get some help, and that's when I end up with Childspring through Dr. Warner, who is her friend.
And the reason we had her come here is a very involved procedure. The surgery takes most of the day, a good 4 to 5 hours, and you have to have spinal cord monitoring and a lot of specialized equipment.
It's like she did not have surgery. She's very happy now.
I think she's doing great.
I know she's gonna have a good future after this. I'm looking forward to it.
She's doing well. She is making a recovery and is right on schedule like we expect her to be.
She said, there is no more problem. I am straight now. My body is straight. It's amazing.
Childspring needs a lot of different kinds of resources, a lot of different kinds of support and help, and pretty much all of us have something to give.
Oh, I would host a child tomorrow. Believe me, I love it. I just love it. It's the most rewarding experience I've ever had in my whole life.
What surprised and shocked me and made me really fall in love with the organization was when we got our thank you note in the mail with a picture of the baby we helped. And that, you got me. You got me there.